Good morning. We're standing here in front of the USS Parche Memorial in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and I can't think of a better place to celebrate the 120th birthday of the U.S. Submarine Force. We've come a long way since the purchase of our first commissioned submarine, the USS Holland, on April 11, 1900. For 120 years, our submarine force in the Pacific has adapted and risen to the challenges of an evolving and complex security environment.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of victory in the Pacific. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, our submarine force took the fight to the enemy when no one else could. During World War II, our submarine force put 5.3 million tons of enemy ships on the bottom, which accounted for 54% of all tonnage sunk in the war. These submariners were intuitive and relentless in taking the fight to the enemy. Today, that legacy lives on. Our submarine force remains ready to fight tonight.
I am proud to be part of our undersea warfighting force, working together with you. In the last year, our submarine force in the Pacific has deployed submarines around the world. We've conducted countless training and tactical development exercises at sea, operated under the Arctic ice, and certified crews for a full range of combat operations. You, our submariners, are what makes our submarine successful. Thank you for your hard work and commitment to keeping our nation safe for the past 120 years.
Happy birthday, Submarine Force.
The ship is rigged for dive with the exception of staging cups. Very well done.
Anybody will tell you that it's a very difficult challenge bringing a submarine out of the shipyard.
Dive.
It's even bigger challenge taking a crew that hasn't operated in 3 or more years, especially a crew that's never been out to sea, to turn around and go out to sea and be able to function as a full crew and be able to operate the submarine safely in and out of port.
7-8.
I really want to say that how proud I am of the crew. I am humbled on a daily basis by their exertions and the work that they put into getting the ship to where we are and moving the ball down the field so that we get Maine back to strategic service where the nation needs her. The benefits of the engineered refueling overhaul process is that it allows the ship to extend its hull life, and it allows the nation really to keep the strategic asset in service for a much longer time. It also allows the Navy to modernize an asset and allow the ship to be capable and be able to stay into the high-end fight, which is really what we're looking for from our naval assets today. The DESO process is really how we certify that all that is completed correctly and properly when we come out on the other end.
Maine's return to service is a significant event for the Pacific Fleet and the Navy in general. Just gives us the one more SSBN out there on the front lines in case anything happens, and giving our opponents just that deterrence and that second question of, should I do what I'm about to do?
I will be the one pulling the trigger during the DESO launch. Not many weapons officers get the opportunity to do it, so I feel very fortunate. I feel very blessed to be on this crew, on this boat. I feel that I've been very fortunate to serve with the men and women that I have, and I definitely would not be able to do my job without everyone that I have the honor of serving with here on the Maine.
Time is T-minus 30 minutes and counting.
I think what I'm looking forward to the most is actually going out for actual DASO and doing the actual missile launch and having all those junior guys get to experience it for the first time. I haven't actually shot a missile yet either, so I'm very excited for that. And returning the Maine to operational service.
And battle station missile for DASO launch. To the watch on the general alarm.
I've launched missiles before, but I'm more so excited to see these new up-and-coming sailors actually experience this for the first time and actually get to do their job, because this isn't something that missile techs get to do that often.
This is the captain. The launch of a DASO missile has been directed.
There's not that many missile technicians that actually do launch missiles, and it's a very nervous kind of feeling, but I'm very excited to do it. I'm very prepared.
Second mission for us, Hugh.
He was at the naval design. All up and stand by for power order. Supervisor weapons, initiate fire. Initiate fire, sir.
Con, you have permission to fire.
Weapons have my permission to fire. Permission to fire. 10 seconds.
I think for the Maine to get back on the front lines and actually go out there to support the fleet would mean a lot to them. It would kind of give them a break and say, okay, you know what? There's another submarine out there that can take up some of the slack.
15 away.
First missile away. Missile away.
A lot of people kind of forget that sailors are people and that they have lives outside of the Navy, outside of the Maine. And while they've put in all this work, the hard work that they've put in could equally have been said about the support groups that they have back home. And their support back home and their sacrifice at home, I can't thank them enough.
I am looking forward to getting back to my family.
I'm looking forward to talking to my loved ones, my friends and family. Getting back to being a strategic asset means getting back to normal. It means, you know, I can sleep, or I can stand my watch, or I can just kind of be a regular submariner.
Having a consistent schedule and having an off crew period to work on my golf game.
Regaining our cruise lounge.
Doing my job and putting what I learned to use.
Help out and pick up some of that alert coverage, be able to do our responsibility so that our friends on the other submarines can get home and not have to stay out so long.
Supporting the DoD's mission and getting back to protecting the United States people.
I'm very excited to get back to strategic patrol. I've seen the process all the way through, and I will always remember the Maine.